It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that the Wii U is suffering from a lack of software, but some relief finally arrives in the form of Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. The catch is that this technically isn't a new game, but rather an expanded HD update to Monster Hunter Tri, with extra content from the other series thrown into the mix. Your initial reaction might be to overlook this one, especially given its close proximity to the original game's release. However, this so-called ultimate version of monster hunting is worth considering, and can easily amount to dozens, if not hundreds of hours of gameplay. If you've played Monster Hunter Tri, you're going to retread a lot of familiar territory. For the uninitiated, the premise of Monster Hunter is just what the name would suggest. As a tribal warrior, you venture out into the wilderness to slay massive beasts both on land and undersea, using a wide variety of weapons and tactics. With numerous different tools and styles available, you're sure to find a hunting method that suits your taste. Just keep in mind that this is a hazardous occupation with a steep learning curve that might be off-putting to those who don't like their games to push back too hard. Unlike traditional RPGs where you level up by gaining experience, here your character evolves by forging improved weapons and armor, using raw materials carved from your fallen prey. The hunt stays interesting by offering gradually increasing challenges. You'll select from a pool of missions categorized by difficulty. As you complete more quests, you'll move up to more dangerous and demanding tasks, wearing the skin of your former prey to take down new targets. Though all this can be done alone, a big part of the game's appeal is joining up with friends online, which makes the hunt much more dynamic and interesting. Like Tri, Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate features an excellent online experience that's easy to get into. Just start whacking lizards and you'll learn as you go. It would be nice if there was an option to immediately jump into online play from the main menu, but the number of options available and the smooth online experience more than compensate. The ability to use voice chat or type messages courtesy of the Wii U gamepad is a nice bonus, and there's still support for USB keyboards. The core experience and functionality of Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate is solid, but the quality of the port does raise a few concerns. Ultimate looks like a cleaned up version of Tri, and despite conveying a distinctive style, the fidelity of the HD visuals isn't that impressive. Small text in certain windows is difficult to read, and there's no option to adjust the size. The ability to rearrange the HUD via the touchscreen on the Wii U gamepad is a good idea, but the actual process can be quite confusing. When it comes to actually using the gamepad's controls, using the touchscreen to thumb through small panels just isn't comfortable, and diverting your eyes from the TV screen to use the touchscreen during battle is not the way you want to play. With no option to play on the pad's screen instead of your television, you'll definitely want to stick to the Gamepad Pro or the Wii's classic controller variations. However you choose to play, there's a substantial amount of new material in this update in the way of more quests, gear, zones, and additional monsters like the fearsome Brachydios. Spoiler warning, you're going to hunt him. Still, if you've played Tri, this is largely the same game as before. You'll also find that a lot of the new content is tucked away until you're deep into the game, and be warned that there's no option to import old save data to get a head start. There's no mistake that this is good hunting, and all things considered, the Wii U version is superior to the original. But Capcom could have put more effort into what feels like a very basic port. At the very least, remote play on the gamepad is supposed to be coming with a future patch, and despite not quite living up to its potential, it's hard not to recommend this game as an action-adventure game with a lot to offer, especially to those who passed on the original. Without much new on the horizon for Nintendo's newest console, there's never been a better time to hunt monsters.
See this and other GT shows and game reviews on the GT Originals iOS app, available now on the App Store.